What's up, everybody? Back at it again. My midweek check-in, give you guys some weekly motivation. It's Wednesday, so hopefully everybody having a fantastic week. Me personally, my week has been pretty good, and so I pray that yours has been as well. Today, my message really, or the topic, is going to be getting to know you, get to know yourself. I think that's the most important thing that you can do. Um, is getting to know yourself, guys. How many of you actually know who you are? How many of you actually know your strengths? How many of you actually know your weaknesses? Not many people do. And I challenge you guys this week to really kind of dig in, understand who you are. Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? Those things matter. They matter how you will interact with other people. Um, they matter how you will handle certain situations in life. And so, really, that's my message to you this week is to get to know you. In order to achieve your purpose in life, um, you must make a straight path forward. But in order to stay on that straight path forward, you got to know yourself. You got to know your weaknesses and your blind spots. Otherwise, you'll be taken off your path. You'll be taken off your journey. It will take you longer to fulfill your vision, longer to fulfill your mission. And so I really challenge you guys this week is getting to know yourself. Do that SWOT analysis on yourself. I know a lot of times we do those in business, but believe it or not, you can do it personally. You can do your own personal SWOT analysis um, and write down your strengths. You write down your weaknesses, and just so you understand what your blind spots are. Nobody can really, hold anything against you if you know what you're capable of. You know you fall short from, and so it'll help you. Like, so maybe you need help in a certain area. So then you wrote this down. And say, oh, okay, I'm not so great at this, so maybe I can go ahead and get help in this area here, versus just continue to go through life blindly, um, and not really knowing what direction you're going into. So, like I said, this week I do challenge you guys to just get to know you so you can really get a better sense of your purpose in life. Um, it's important that you are really pursuing your passions and your purpose. I don't want you guys living someone else's dream. So it's important that you're living your own dream. It's time to start living other people's success stories. You can be your own success story as well. Um, but you got to know, what direction to go into, and you also got to know yourself. Um, you can't fully pursue, your purpose in life without knowing yourself, because your weaknesses that you may have can hold you back. And if you don't know what they are, you don't know what the blind spots are, you're gonna be constantly running into things and not understand what's going on. And so I don't want you guys to be out there lost. I've been there before. Um, One thing I'll say, yesterday I had an opportunity to go to a real estate event last night. And one thing that stuck out to me, and I want us to start doing this as well, but this is all about building, generational wealth for your families. But besides that, the guy mentioned something. He said when his kids was young, he purchased two rental properties for them in their names. Um, and to this day, they're still getting paid on those rental properties. And so when those kids got older, um, they had the opportunity to go to college or do whatever they wanted to do, because that fund was already there. It was established, well funded, and from rental properties they purchased over 20 years ago. But the point I want to make here is not about the financial side, because as you can see, that is a phenomenal opportunity. If you guys haven't done that, look into it. But the other thing is, it gave his children opportunity to really pursue their own purpose, their own passion in life. They didn't have to live someone else's dream. Their father was a successful real estate investor their whole life. And so they could have easily, went ahead and say, okay, Dad, I'm going to be a real estate investor just like you. But no, they didn't have to do that. And so he was saying that his son called the other day and said, Dad, I want to be a underground water photographer. And he says, I guess that's what I'm spending all this money for you to go to college. But sure, that's what you want to do, no problem. And so now his son is pursuing photography for underwater. He may change his mind or something like that in the near future. Who knows? But the point is, he can pursue that if if that's what his desire is. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to, pull on someone else's coattails and do this because well, dad did this, I got to do it too. Because when you live that type of life, it's not very fulfilling. And so I challenge you to really find out what that purpose is for you. What is that calling? What has been pulling you towards greatness? What has been pulling you towards success? And I really just challenge you to start making those steps towards it. You won't get there in one day. You won't get there in 1 month. But you will get there over time. So I challenge you guys to start working towards that. But really just understand you. Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? Me personally, I'm more so of an introverted person, but I do have my extroverted moments. And but that's important to know that. Some folks don't even know that about themselves. Um, and so this week, guys, understand who you are. Take some time figuring out yourselves, guys. And once you do that, you will be able to take that new energy that you have, that internalized energy that you have, because you understand yourself. You're not getting so drained all the time. Because you get so worked out. Some folks be arguing, don't even know why they're arguing, because they don't understand themselves. And the people around them don't understand them as well. And so, but once you understand that, you do that analysis on yourself, you'll get a newfound energy. And you can use that energy to start pursuing your purpose, start pursuing your passion. And so I challenge you all this week to do that SWOT analysis on yourselves and see what you get. Doesn't matter what it is. We all got some bad things about us. We all have some good things about us. But it's all about balance. And so you want to have a balanced life. And that's what I want for you guys. 2 books that I read this week that I recommend that you guys read as well. One is As a Man Thinketh, really great read. And the other one for my investor folks, The Wolf on Wall Street. I read this before. I'm reading it again. Fantastic. 2 fantastic books. But As a Man Thinketh, that book is more so about your mindset. And for those who are looking to get into investing, and for those who may be nervous or scared about investing, it's all about your mindset. Some of us think that some things that we can't afford, but you really can. But you really have to shift your way of thinking. We in a generation now that we are okay paying $1,000 for a phone, but we are afraid to spend $500 to invest into a business. But if you knew what a business could do for you and your family, it would be a no-brainer. We can go and buy a phone, take better pictures, but we have nothing else to show for it. It'd be one thing if you're taking better pictures and you have a nice social media account and you're getting paid for your photographs or you're getting paid for your videos. But if you're not, what is it really doing for you? So why not, start a business? Maybe start a photography company, whatever the case may be. At least you can keep that money in your pocket versus just keep dishing it out. And so if you guys realized earlier when I said about the rental properties the guy purchased for his kids, that money's still been coming in every month for years. So it's all about building generational wealth. But anyway, that was my short little rant. But I do want to just share that message with you guys, just to get your mind right. It's all about mindset, guys, and understanding yourself more than anyone else. And so